So let's talk about Williamsburg. North Williamsburg is what we're talking about. There's East Williamsburg, and then you have Northern Williamsburg. So in Northern Williamsburg this week, you only have one property that went into contract. And it's really interesting because this is a townhome located on North 8th Street, right between Bedford and Driggs. So pretty cool location, right? Now the townhome is 25 width by 100 deep. And I think that's notable. So, but still, it's quite a high price, for a townhome that needs, either a lot of love, or it was an investor that, knows that they could build over there because it is a 25 width. Which is really nice to get. A lot of times, even if you do get something wide, it's 20. So to get 25, it's a pretty good deal. But you're looking at something that needs a lot of love. And how long was it on the market? I think that's a great question to ask yourself. And the answer is 38 days. And what's really interesting about that is when you look at today, 38 days because of that unit is the number. And Williamsburg has been tracking between 36 and 38 days for many weeks now. So to put that into perspective, you list your place, okay? You have one open house, okay? Think about that. You get an accepted offer that week, everything goes to the attorneys. The attorney on the buyer side, doesn't matter if it's cash or not. They still have to do their due diligence, on the property. And that usually takes a week between the communications with the attorneys. 38 days is super fast. It really is to go into contract. There's a lot that has to happen. So if you go to 2 weeks on the market, that, 2 open houses, there's almost no way you're getting past 38 days. So what does that tell you, and what's the bigger picture over here? Well, the bigger picture is that in Williamsburg, you have a drop of 66% with new listings coming onto market. That's a huge drop. So it's very telling because you also have an 87% drop in new contracts. And we're talking about this week. So that 66% that I was talking about, that drop in new listings coming on, was for this week. And so if you have no supply, you have a drop in contracts coming on. So Williamsburg, the whole city, has been suffering from low inventory. And Williamsburg is no stranger to it. It's been suffering for a really long time with super low inventory. Again, anything that comes up going into contract within 38 days amongst the best in all of New York City. So Williamsburg is definitely on top.